Hello friends, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls. Little impromptu review tonight. Nothing fancy. It's a 24-hour ration, but we're going to do it the short way, and I'll tell you a little bit later on why we're going to do it that way. First of all, what has John got here? Most of you know that have seen them before. This is a Kazhakstan ration. Produced in 2017, best by date 2019, it shows up. This was bought by me from Argentina at FordMRE.com many moons ago. Now, the Kazhakstan ration is divided into three parts. On the bottom is breakfast. You simply tear the breakfast part off, and then you can carry lunch and dinner next. In theory, any of you that have ever watched anybody do one of these rations, the very minute you tear the first bag right here, everything here falls completely out. So rather than drag it out too long, okay, number one, breakfast in theory has vegetable pate, it has a meat pate. It also has crackers, tea, most likely sugar, and apple jam or apple butter. Now, lunch. Stewed beef, tashanka, and probably beef and vegetables, plus crackers, tea, sugar. That's about it. Dinner. Guess what? We've got kasha, most likely. Guess what else we've got? Crackers, sugar, tea, and a little bit of jam. Now, rather than dragging all this out, what I have in mind, which may or may not work, I'm going to go ahead and open this, show all these to you. All the crackers, all the jam, the tea, the sugar's the same. I'm going to put the two pates, the two meats, and the kasha. We're going to heat them up and just try a little bit of taste sample with that. We'll have the crackers, the other stuff on the side. There's no use in making a three-part 24-hour meal over something that 99% is the exact same thing. So I'm going to change the camera around just a little bit, and we're going to see if we can open this. Okay, let's see what happens if this actually would stay together when I take the breakfast off, the lunch, and the dinner. I just know by what I've seen the other people's do, and the bottom of the other rag always rips. Well, what do you know? For once, the breakfast bag ripped. Okay? Instead of the top one. Called that one wrong. Let's go ahead and get that piece of trash out of the way. Move the rest of the bag over there. And to open this up, brought out the King of Hearts. Steve, Traversing Food, sent me that along with quite a few other things. It's been a while since I used it. I got to get back into using this thing. As long as I don't run it through my hand. Still has a very, 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 lovely edge to it. Okay. Well, now. Okay, friends, I'm confused. I don't have translate here right now, but I don't think that's what breakfast is supposed to be. I wonder if they've either substituted or packaged them in a different place. let's set them aside right now. Anyway, we know we have apple butter, tea, sugar, more sugar, and crackers. Well, actually, most likely cracker crumbs from the way it feels, but anyway. Okay. Basically, I'm just trying to show you right now how much, so much of this is alike. Got the crackers, tea, sugar, apple jam, lunch. Let's just go ahead. We have, yep. No. Well, one's right side up, one's right side down. Don't make a whole lot of difference. I can't understand either one of them. We have 2 more cans here, which I thought one would be Kazhakstan and one some other kind of a beef menu, possibly beef and vegetables. I have to wait till my son gets here to be able to do a translate on that. Another one. More crackers. More tea. More sugar. Like I said, there's not a great variation. And unless I'm completely surprised, if we come to dinner, it'll be more of the same on the crackers over here, the tea. And it should be a can of kasha. I'm going to have to open it up to see. And I'm going to try to show all the cans again before I heat and eat. And what okay, that is kasha. Kava, beef kasha. I don't know if it's with buckwheat or rice, but it is kasha. Now, as I said, there's not a lot of variance in the menu. What do we have? 1, 2, 2 sugars, a pack of crackers, apple jelly, apple butter, well, that looks a little bit closer for what little I know. Bear with me. And another pack of tea. Like I said, crackers on all of them, tea on all of them. I don't see no use in making 3 meals out of this. Let's see what we can do and kind of move it along a little bit. What do you say? Okay, friends, what I've determined so far, in theory, this here will be the vegetable caviar. There was supposed to be a beef pate in that, but what I have found out so far, we have one kasha. You can. I did get beef out of it. I'm not sure if that's beef with rice, beef with groats, beef with buckwheat, whatever. Also, I got another kasha, which also says beef, but the writing below is a little bit different, so I assume the main one might be rice, one might be oats, one might be buckwheat. I don't know. Please tell me so I'll know what's going on, friends. Other item. Forgive me, I'm not adept on what is Kazakhstan, what is Russian. It says beef, so I don't know if this is the Tushanka or I have another can here that says beef. One should be just plain beef Tushanka and one should be beef and other vegetables. I don't know which. We'll find out just as soon as we open the cans, I guess. I'm going to put back on pause here just a minute and we'll go from there. Appreciate you being patient. Friends, I've got a confession to make. Mains are over there heating up. 1, 2, 3 packs of crackers. They are not stale. They are absolutely ruined. They taste rancid. We will not be using this type of crackers today. However, in a substitute mode, pardon me while I get rid of part of this. I do have vegetable caviar. Also have somewhere over here apple butter, so I'm going to need some crackers. No, that's not Kazakhstan military ration, but it's what I've got here at the house. And I'm not going to just let the food go to waste. I'm going to get me some crackers and eat. I'm sorry if that's not exactly what goes with the territory, but see, vegetable caviar. Well, maybe. Good as always. Fix my tea. Tea and sugar in here. I use 2 bags of tea. For an MRE.com cup. For an MRE.com spork. A little sugar. And hot water. Steep a little bit. That'll do. Set that over here. And I said, Steve at Traversing Foods brought one of his knives out to open up everything. I think maybe the cans of meat are heated, or should be here in just a second. I'm going to go check. Now, like I said, just about everything is one beef product or another. So I'm not going to do 3 meals. We're going to bunch it all together. Be honest, I had 2 cans of the same kasha after I got through looking at it. One of them I've still got set up. I did not need 2 cans of kasha to go with the Tushanka. And the other, I think, beef and vegetables. I'll try to describe it. I'll show you the cans and we'll figure out how it goes from that. But the reason it's all beef, I was not aware of this. A friend of mine in Europe said, Kazakhstan, mostly Muslim. No pork. No pork, no go. It's beef or other. So that is why we have an overabundance of beef in this ration. Now we both know. I'm going to start rounding up some cans and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, friends, like I said, All three packages of their crackers were absolutely rancid. The packages were compromised. They were off taste. Still, I don't bother me, but they were completely off taste, so we're going to adapt, improvise, and overcome. We done tried one little bit a while ago with a vegetable caviar on American style cracker. Sorry, that's all I got. Excellent. Now, a little bit of kasha, beef kasha out here. No use in dragging it all out yet. Stewed beef. Well, that's still awful hot. Let me see how I can do this. I know I'm blocking the camera. I apologize. Let's get just a little bit more of that out. We'll set that aside. And it's hard for me to turn this. I should have, I believe it says beef and vegetables, possibly. Let me see if I can get part of this out, and I'll see if I can turn it up and let you all translate for me. Well, that's what it looks like, beef and vegetables. I'm not sure which language is which, so I'll try to turn it both ways. I do know everything seems to smell pretty good right now. Let's try a little drink of tea. That's good tea. Of course, I did double it up. I put 2 teas and 1 sugar, but I like a little flavor, so I have no problem at all. Okay, friends, where do we start? Everybody's tried kasha. I showed the can before it was open. Maybe you can tell me, or maybe I can tell if it's groats or barley or rice. Probably wrong. It tastes more like barley to me, the texture-wise and the size of it. We'll find out. I'll listen to your all's comments. Beef and vegetables. Carrots, potatoes, a little bit of tomato and a few things. That is excellent. Does not need salt, does not need pepper, does not need a thing. Cautious, use just a little bit of pepper for my taste. That perfectly seasoned. No complaints whatsoever. Stewed beef, Kazhakstan. Looks like a good chunk of beef right there. That is a good chunk of beef right there. Again, well seasoned. You get some herbs and spices in it. Not tough. A little bit of bite, but not tough. That's about as tender as it can get right there. Awesome. It only took me 2 years, but I'm glad I finally decided to break this out and do a fast review. Now, seriously, if I thought it was worthwhile to go ahead and do all 3 meals, but basically all 3 meals are the same, other than you got the vegetable caviar, you got 2 different kinds of kasha, you got 1 Kazhakstan and 1 beef and vegetable. I didn't see no use dragging it out. You've seen everything we've got here in this little amount of time. You're not wore out, and I'm not either, so done pretty good. Besides what I have on the plate, like I said, all the other cans still have plenty of food. This is a rather large ration. I have no problem with it. Matter of fact, I'm going to get off here, get my drink of tea, and I'm going to go back and finish some more. This is a 24-hour Kazhakstan ration. Like I said, it's beef instead of pork. I told you why, and that was new and on me. I did not expect that, but the person that told me that, he lives in the area, so that makes sense to me. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I rushed through it a little bit, but some of you, as long-winded as I am, you'd probably appreciate that. So, appreciate it. Till next time, see you later. It's John, also known as Magnum, saying peace from Kentucky.